You know, at this point, I'm not even sure whether or not I live in the sky or not. Oh boy! Another day, another me using this stupid plush because I'm too afraid of people looking at my ugly face. This is interesting, you know, it's nice. I haven't seen you guys in a while. You're probably wondering where the Fragments of the Past characters are and why I've been using... Hang on, I need an example. Why I've been using this thing. Is that a Nautilus? Yeah, so, where have I been, and, why am I using this guy now instead of the other random Fragments of the Past characters that everybody actually knows?
Can you get off of me?
You know what? Just because you asked? No. No, I'm not. So, where have I been? Well, I've been making these, new episodes that I'd place on the screen if I knew how to use, like, a green screen thing, or I knew how to use annotations, or if I had the power to, because I'm simply just a very small YouTuber with a low audience. Well, I say that, but, like, I'm not even sure how I managed to get 120 subscribers. Speaking of which, before I continue, thank you all so much for that many subscribers. Don't worry, I stood off of him to say that. Yeah, thank you all so much for all that many subscribers. One, why? And two, thank you. But more importantly than ever, where are the Fragments of the Past characters? Well, the reason they're not in this is because of these videos that I would also put on the screen if I had the power to, where they were either captured, murdered, or tossed into the void. The link to that episode is in the description below. It is called From Beginning to End. Basically, in that episode, or in that video, I sort of concluded a lot of the plot lines for specific characters, as well as did videos previous to that were ending characters specifically, like Puffy, Fanty, and Buzzy. Though, Buzzy really isn't done yet, but we'll get to that later. But for now... he fell on the floor. But for now... Just they'll be back. We're just gonna have to get used to a new set of characters because Aidan's been enjoying these guys. Wait, I'm Aidan. I'm in the third person now, guys. I've that's my insanity. I've lost a couple brain cells doing this. But why is the video title what the Calamity? Okay, well let's get to the bottom of that. But first, an important advertisement. Today's video is sponsored by... Yeah, I'm not sponsored. I'm just a flipping teenager. Yes. So, you're probably... Wow. I'm surrounded by light. Oh, to heaven I go. So you're probably wondering who the hell these guys are. Well, these are what I call the modded abnormal creatures from the void. There's these mods, which, by the way, if you haven't checked out, they're very, very good. And the only reason I use them is because they're the only mods I've ever seen that can actually add creatures into the game with a personality. Let's continue. Yeah, so these guys are from the abnormal mods. This guy, for example, is from one called Autumnity. He is a snail. We appreciate his existence. And this one is a puff bug. He's she, him, it. They are from, we don't assume gender here, folks. They are from an energetic expansion, which is an entire mod focused on adding biomes, mechanics, features, mobs, love, admiration, strength, whatever you call it, to the end. I hope this point in the video is when people haven't skipped to the end and I'm just sitting here talking to myself. I'm talking to myself. Am I talking to myself, or can you say, if you are watching to this point, say hi in the comments. Just say hi. A normal hi, or say hello, Aidan. I wonder if they skipped yet. So, why are these guys so important? Well, it's because of something called the Calamity. That, the thumbnail, that little symbol thing, that represents all these 8 specific characters with the power to defeat that bad guy, Darko. I'm not pulling out that plush. That guy is stuck in a box. The important thing to remember is that these characters all represent a certain, like, trait, or power, or, you know, thing. Like, for example, this guy. Gary, the Nautilus. Yeah, that's right. One of the mods adds a Nautilus, an actual Nautilus. Yeah, this guy, for example, is the representation of heart and the power to show that you truly care. If only I had a heart, for see, I don't have that. This video is really depressing. In any case, yeah, he represents true heart. She represents true kindness, which is ironic. You'll see that in the future of the series. And he represents true wisdom. I love voicing him. Can I just say that? But why am I showing you these 5 and spoiling this? Well, it's because I've already teased it. We've seen 3 images for these 3. Thy creatures in the front. Yeah, we've already seen pictures for them representing true heart, wisdom, and kindness. Though hers bugged out for some reason, I'm not sure why. But anyways, as for these 2, the reason I'm, bringing these 2 up for literally 0 reason is actually because there's no 0 reason. There's only 1 reason. Just like my brain cells. Anyways, it's the fact that this guy's already had a little bit of a representation of his true power, and it's been in the recent video. And this guy is my favorite character, and I want people to enjoy him. Can you guys tell that I'm going insane? And that's pretty much it. The Calamity is a very, very strong power source, which each of these guys has the power to use. And as far as I'm concerned, that power isn't even going to be shown until Season 2. Yeah, that's right, I'm doing a Season 2. Even if nobody watches, I will still make it. And that, my friends, is where I get to the last part of this video. Yay! I am going to be asking you guys one simple question. Are you watching? Are you watching the series? Because I can promise you anything that I am putting every single bit of my heart and soul into this. Even though I said I have no heart, I'm using whatever heart I got from the guy that we don't talk about him. In any case, I just wanted to ask you guys if you could actually, jokes aside, can you actually please watch this? If you guys can. If you can't, don't worry about it. I still love you. You are still great. I still care for you. You still exist in the mutual aspect of this realm that I am forced to live in. And as for the rest of you that can watch, can you please? Because I'm working really hard to make the series a really good one. It does connect to Fragments of the Past eventually. Stridey, Jelly, all those guys, they will return. In fact, this season will at least show us Fanty in the future. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Who knows? Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. I'm sitting on this puff bug just for comedic purposes. If she kills me after this and a video doesn't come up tomorrow, you know why. In any case, thank you all so much for watching, and stay tuned because this is just 5 of the creatures and only 3 of them have had their images or teasers shown. I haven't even gotten started on the other characters, as well as the characters here in the new series who aren't even part of it, like the King Thrasher and other characters that I'm totally not gonna say are actually truly a part of this whole thing or not. Bye. Whew. Okay, that was close, guys. All right, we can go back into the sky. They don't secretly know that my house is actually up there, and that's why I always fall from the sky all the time. Whatever this is, whatever this is, it's not actually like a bed that he sleeps on. It's just a couch. Yeah, it's a couch. Okay, we.